Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was supposed to do a Facebook Live meditation. Today is the 12-12 portal, which has to do with unity consciousness. It has to do with strengthening your Merkaba or your energy field with compassion and love and connecting into the unity consciousness of compassion and love. And I was going to do a Mother Mary heart healing meditation live on Facebook, and I tried to do it and it didn't work out for me because I was having technical difficulties, probably operator error, I'm not sure, or Facebook error, I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get anyone to comment. So I gave up and decided I'm going to make this video. And then my team actually spoke to me and said it was better for me to make this as a recorded video so that I could give you all time to go get a glass of water and have a drink nearby, because we're going to move a lot of energy today and I need to make sure that you are all hydrated. So welcome back again to my channel. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Kimberly Palm. I am a spiritual teacher and spiritual guide. I am not a guru. I never refer to myself as guru because the only guru I know is Yeshua, Buddha, and all the other ascended masters. They're the only gurus that I believe in. So I'm not a guru. I'm just here as a teacher, guiding you on your journey, helping you, assisting you, channeling and giving you information or messages to help you on your journey. And I work with people in private sessions. I'm going to be offering classes coming up here soon. I'm actually taking 2 weeks off of doing private sessions so I can start putting together my class program. I'm going to be teaching energy healing basics, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to be offering a course explaining all of the different types of energy healing that are available, whether it's mute sound healing, physical touch healing, all the different types of healing, crystals, metaphysical healing, toning, Reiki, all the different, there's lots of things besides Reiki. There's quantum touch, there's Qigong, there's just hundreds of types of energy healing tools out there. So I'm going to be offering a basic workshop starting in 2021. It's going to probably be 2 to 3 hours long. I'm not sure exactly. And it'll be a video. It'll be like on a Zoom type of a thing where everybody can come on live and ask questions. And then it'll be recorded so people can do playback. But that's something I'm going to be doing when I take my little break here over the Christmas holiday. I'm going to be working on putting together those classes so that I can help a lot of people. They'll be offered at a very reasonable, inexpensive price. So even people who don't have a lot of money can afford to learn how to energy heal their body and learn all of these other techniques that I've been studying for many, 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 many years, that I've been using on myself and on my clients. And so I'm going to be doing that. But in the meantime, I'm continuing to make these videos for you. I'm trying to do anywhere from 1 to 3 of these a week to help you on your journey. My channel is not monetized, at least not at this moment, and these are all free, so it's all free education. So for people who don't have any money because they're struggling right now, this is a really good channel for you to come to, because you're getting free education and you don't need to pay for it, and you can just enjoy and learn something. So I am so glad that you are watching this video right now, because I'm hoping that this will not only help you, but help our planet. So if you don't have a glass of water, please stop this video right now. I want you to literally pause the video and get up and go get a big glass of water, because we're going to be moving a lot of energy. And we're going to be doing some healing for you and some healing for the planet. So please stop this and get a glass of water. If you don't have one, you may need some tissue nearby in case you start crying, because emotions and energy will come up to the surface for release. And if you get teary-eyed, you want to make sure you have some tissue. So tissue and Kleenex. Make sure you are seated in a comfortable, quiet space. If you're watching this video while driving, or you're out in your car where it's noisy, or you're somewhere where there's a lot of people around. Please watch this video somewhere else at a later time. You need to be in a really, really quiet place. You need to be seated in a comfortable chair where you can sit still and not have any sounds going on around you, except for maybe if you want to listen to 520 hertz, I can even speak today, 528 hertz healing frequency music. If you wish to listen to that, then you can do so. I've got something in my eye. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got like a fluff or something. My cat's actually on the bed behind me, and I think one of her fluffs got into my eye. I've actually taken over the guest bedroom for today because usually I'm in my son's room when he's off to college, but he's home for a few days right now. And so I got kicked out of my temporary office. So now I've taken over the guest bedroom. I keep getting kicked out of one room after another after another. Ever since the lockdowns happened with this disease. I will not say the name of it on video because I don't want my video channel closed down. But you all know the lovely disease that starts with letter C that's been going around. Ever since then, I basically lost my use of an office because now my husband and I are both working from home, and he gets first rights to or first say on the office, since he has two jobs that he's doing that he has to work from home. So I have been moving room to room to room to room doing these videos, and it's kind of kind of tiring after a while, but you make do. I just go with the flow, and hopefully you are all going with the flow of whatever happens, just accept it and just go with it. Because it all happens for a good reason. Everything is perfect just the way it is. So I'm here in this nice bright room. This guest bedroom has got a lot of light coming in, which is awesome. So it's all good. So anyways, go get yourself some water, stop the video, get some tissue, and pause it. I'm going to give you a second. Okay, so I just gave you a second to kind of pause the video so you could get some water. Hopefully you have that. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do a meditation that has to do with Mother Mary. It's a heart-centered meditation. I'm wearing my rose quartz jewelry today. I've got my rose quartz bracelet and my rose quartz crystals here around my neck because we're going to be doing a heart healing meditation with Mother Mary, who resonates. Mother Mary, her energy kind of resides in our heart chakra space. It's hard to explain this, but basically Mother Mary is the divine feminine aspect of Christ consciousness. She represents divine feminine. She is a protector of this planet. She loves every one of us unconditionally. And she's constantly sending her pink quartz healing love down to this planet all the time. She comes to people who call her. Whenever you want her to come and help you, she'll come and give you healing because she's an amazing being of light and she loves all of us. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, whether you're Hindu or Jewish. This has nothing to do with Christianity per se. There are all kinds of ascended masters out there. There's the Buddha, there's the Maitreya, there's Sananda from India, there's Serapis Bey. There's all these different ascended masters, Saint Germain, and on and on and on. And it doesn't have to do with religion. Okay, this has to do with spirituality and connection to source and Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness is, of course, the Christ, known as Jesus Christ when he walked the earth. Yeshua is what his real name is. He's the head of Christ consciousness, and he is the cosmic Christ. He's the Christ for all planets, all time, all space. But underneath him, under that umbrella, you have the feminine aspect of Christ consciousness, and you also have the masculine aspect of Christ consciousness. And the feminine aspect, one of those beings is Mother Mary. There's Mary Magdalene. For the Native American tradition, there's White Buffalo Calf Woman. There's Isis, who is from ancient Egypt. There's Lakshmi from the Hindu tradition. There's Kuan Yin from the Buddhist tradition and Green Tara. There's a whole bunch of different aspects to what we call the feminine Christ, part of Christ consciousness, because Christ consciousness is a consortium of these divine beings that are what I call one rank down below the angelic realm. So you have God, that created everything, Mother, Father, God that created everything, divine source. I have some water here. It's freezing cold. We have snow on the ground everywhere. We've got like 2 or 3 inches of snow, and the heater just keeps coming on all day, and it's really getting my throat dry and my sinuses dry. So you're going to hear me clearing my throat a little. And I'm not sick. I just have issues with the heater coming on nonstop, and the air is just so dry. So so as I was saying, the feminine parts of Christ consciousness and the masculine parts of Christ consciousness are kind of in balance, which is what we don't have here on Earth, and it's going to be returning. I did a whole entire video. If you haven't seen my video on the divine feminine and the divine masculine and the balance about that, then please watch that. That's on my YouTube channel. And but in the meantime, it's just important to understand that Christ consciousness is a whole bunch of Christed beings. And some of them aren't even from Earth. I just mentioned ones who have visited Earth. There's a lot of these beings that have weird names I can't even pronounce because they come from Pleiades, or they come from Andromeda, or they come from Sirius, or they come from some star system, and you can't pronounce their names. So it's not just people who are on Earth that are part of Christ consciousness. It's also other cosmic beings who are ascended masters who are part of that Christ consciousness. But the levels go basically Mother, Father, God, Creator, which is up at the top. That's the energy of all creation. I talk about that in my book, Ascension 101, Who and What God Is. I have a whole chapter on God, and it's not what the churches have taught us to believe, or the synagogues, or the mosques, or the Hindu, or the Buddhist, or anything. It's not about religion. It's all basically about spirituality. So you have that. And then it's important to understand that the next rank down under God is the Ascended Masters. I got kind of off track with my thoughts because my family is making all kinds of noise upstairs, or up above my head here, making lots of noise. I have a headset on, hopefully to protect you guys from hearing all this noise going on there. But they're making a lot of noise, and so I got a little distracted because somebody's banging around literally right over the top of my head right now, and it's very distracting. My son, thank you, son. Anyways, what can I say? College kids. So anyway, so you have Creator God, which is the top of the rung, and that's the creator of everything that is outside of all time, all space, all dimension. It made everything. It's not a dude sitting on a throne with a beard somewhere who judges us. It's the energy, frequency, vibration of creation and of unconditional love. So you have that. Then the next rung down, you have archangels, and then the next rung down after that, you have, and I explain all this in my book, you have many levels and types of angelic beings. There's all sorts of types of angelic beings, and no angel is better than another. It's just that they have different jobs that they do, different duties they do. Like you got your choir angels, your guardian angels, your seraphim warrior angels, your oriphims, your cherubim. There's all these different types of angels, and they all have different. There's what I call sentinel angels that are like some of them are 200 feet tall. They're just huge. A lot of them are here now. They've all come into this planet now to help us with this ascension we're going through, and to protect us and to fight the demonic entities that have been here since the Luciferian rebellion. They're here fighting Lucifer and Satan and all of their minions, basically. So you've got all of those armies, those angel armies, and then beings that are doing different things. You also have angels who have embodied into humans that are here on in the ground crew. There's a whole bunch of humans who are carrying angelic souls within them. So when those beings are not in a human body, they are angels, they are seraphim and all of this. And the reason they are the ground crew is because they're holding the light for the planet and for you and for me. We're all holding this light together as light warriors to, to help with the ascension and to protect everybody, and to bring that love and that unconditional love back to the planet, and that balance back to the planet again. So we have ground crews, and then we've got the angelics. The next rung down after that is the ascended masters, or I'm sorry, the Christ consciousness, not ascended masters necessarily, but Christ consciousness. Ascended masters actually are another rung down from that. Christ consciousness is made up of beings who are ascended masters, but not all ascended masters are part of Christ consciousness. Like you may be an ascended master, Maybe I'm an ascended master. I don't know. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. But that's not important. Let's just say that. But the fact of the matter is, you have people who are ascended masters. Those are just people who have gone through many lifetimes here and other places and learned all their lessons, and they're really old souls. And now they're teaching. They're teaching basically. And all an ascended master is, it's nothing particularly special other than they've learned a lot. They've been around the block several times, and now they're teaching you. So that's an ascended master. But some of Christ consciousness and Christ are beings who were ascended masters. So that's the next rung down. So today we're working with Mother Mary. She's one of them, and she's amazing. And we're going to be working with her energies here today to heal you and to heal the planet. And we're going to get started here pretty quick. So what I want you to do is I want you to get yourself comfortable. Make sure that your back is nice and straight on a chair. You have your chest up nice and high, your shoulders relaxed, something behind your back to support your back, because you're going to need something to support you so that you don't slump at all. You don't want to slump while you're doing this. Now, let me explain why. So I'm a certified meditation and mindfulness instructor, and one of the biggest parts of meditation is posture. In fact, there's a whole book called The Posture of Meditation. In fact, I had to study that book in order to get my certification to teach meditation. And the reason why that the posture is so important for meditation is because when your back is slumping or slouching, believe it or not, it takes more muscles in your body and tension to support that slumping than it does to sit up nice and straight with your chest high and your back supported and your shoulders down and your neck's nice and straight. When you are perfectly aligned, when your spine is aligned, first of all, the chi or the energy key, whatever you want to call prana, it's called lots of different things, kundalini, whatever you want to refer to it as, in all the different countries in the world have different terms for it. Here in America, we call it energy. So the energy flows when your spine is straight. When your spine's out of alignment and it's all slumped over like this, then you can't, the energy is not going to flow properly. That's number one. Number two is the reason that posture is so important for when you're meditating. And you can lay down, by the way. You can stand and meditate. You can walk and meditate and be aligned walking, or be aligned standing. You can lie down perfectly flat on a bed, which is really good. You just want your back and your spine aligned so the energy can flow through you. In fact, if you want to be doing this meditation lying down, you are perfectly welcome to do that. So the reason that you need to do this is because sorry, I got distracted again because there's so much noise going on in the background here, which hopefully you're not hearing because I've got this lovely little headset on, and hopefully you just hear me. But lots of noise back there. Hopefully when I start doing this meditation, I will not get distracted by this noise. So anyways, the other reason that you want to have your back aligned is because when you tense up, and this is something I want you to listen very closely to what I'm about to say. When there is tension in your body, because this will affect your life, like from this day forward, going forward, I want you to remember this always. If you have tension in your body, it creates tension in your mind, and then your mind goes crazy. So one of the things we discuss in meditation instruction land is what's called monkey mind, which is where you have all of these thoughts going through your mind, and your mind is just going crazy. Part of what adds to monkey brain or monkey mind with the thoughts going crazy is tension. So if your shoulders are tense, if your neck is tense, if your back is all squirrely and bent over, or your hips or your legs, if you're not sitting with your legs comfortable, your feet comfortable, if your feet are cramping, if your hands aren't like relaxed, like fully relaxed, sitting in your lap with your fingers, everything relaxed in your body, if there's any tension anywhere, then your mind's going to be tense and you're not going to be able to meditate, because meditate is all about being calm and focusing your mind on something, but it's the calmness and the peace. It's the peace and the calm. So in order to be fully peaceful and be fully calm and then focus your attention on something, you can't have all this resistance going on, all of the struggle. You can't be struggling, you can't be resisting. And when your body is really, really tense and really pent up with all this energy and all this, whatever, and you're your back hurts and you're not, relaxed, then it causes tension in the brain. Your brain is basically receiving that tension too, because your body, your mind, and your spirit are all connected. Everything is all one. So everything that happens in your spiritual life affects your mental brain, and it affects your emotions, and it affects your body, and everything that happens in your body affects your spirit and your brain, and everything that happens in your brain affects your body and your spirit. So it's all interconnected and interwoven. So it's really, really, really important for you. Every time that you sit to meditate, you need to have your spine fully erected, and you need to be laying down or something like that. You can't be in a position where you're super tense. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you to get comfortable. I'm actually going to do the same. I'll actually grab a pillow here, because I forgot to do that. My bad. Okay, so here we go. All right. So I am nice and straight. I have my body very comfortable right now. I have a nice big green pillow behind my back here, and hopefully you do too. So I want you to sit up nice and straight. The next thing you're going to do, I'm going to kind of quiet my voice down so I have a soothing voice, because you don't want to hear some loud squawking voice in your head when you're trying to meditate. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And how this is going to look like is, while you're breathing in, I want you to imagine the light of God, the purified white light of God, Source Creator, coming down through the top of your head and in through your body, all the way down through your throat and your body, and all the way down your arms and through your neck and down into your legs and down into your feet, and connecting down into Mother Earth. So you're going to become like a rod of light. So I want you to see that. So that is when you are breathing in. So you're going to go. You're going to take a really long, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you can count to 7 in your head if you want to. When you breathe in, and when you breathe out, count to 8. And this is called pranayama breathing, but it's a cleansing breath. And you're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and imagine this white, purifying light of God coming down through the top of your head, down through your body, all the way down, 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 down to the floor, and connecting with Mother Earth. So you're connecting with God's source through your head, Mother Earth through your bottom. And we're going to have you breathe in 3 times. You're going to be breathing in deep and calming and centering and protecting. We're going to do what we call ground, center, and protecting right now. So what we're doing is grounding and centering ourselves with this breath. And we're connecting to Mother Gaia. And then we are going to call in our protection. And then we are going to get started with this beautiful healing heart meditation. So breathe in through your nose, and we're going to breathe in for a count of 7. And you can close your eyes. In fact, I don't want you looking at me or watching me now. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to focus only on my words and what I'm saying. I'm going to take you to a state of bliss. So you just have to focus on my words. If you're looking at me, you're not going to be able to do this. So close your eyes. And I want you to focus on your heart center and on this beautiful light coming down through your head. And we're going to breathe 3 times. So ready, set, go. So breathe in for a count of 7. Breathe in the light of God, and bring that breath down and that light down through your body. And one more time. Breathe in the light of God, and take it down through your head and down through your body. Send it down into Mother Earth while you're breathing out. And then breathe the 3rd time in. Now we are grounded and centered. And for the protection, we are going to invite in Archangel Michael, and I ask Archangel Michael to please surround every person who is listening to this video now with your protection. Please put a bubble of protection around them so nothing negative, no negative energies or entities can mess with my friends that are watching right now. Please protect them. And we are so grateful for your love and your protection, Archangel Michael. And the first thing I'd like to do before I start the meditation is we are going to say a prayer. And please repeat this prayer after me. And you can say it out loud or you can say it to yourself. Mother, Father God, I lift up my planet Earth to you, and I ask you to please shower this planet in your unconditional love. The highest light and the peace of Christ's consciousness. Please help every human on earth to open up their minds, their ears, their eyes, and their hearts to your truth. Please help every human to drop into their heart space and to be loving, kind, and compassionate to each other and themselves. Please heal this planet and every living thing on it. And most of all, please shine your light into the darkness and remove all dark entities and evil from this planet. Thank you. Amen. And so it is. Now I ask you to focus all of your attention on your beautiful heart center. And I want you to picture in your mind Mother Mary and her beautiful rose quartz loving energy. Mary emanates this beautiful pink rose quartz loving energy from her of unconditional love. I want you to imagine that she is standing behind you and she's placing her hands on your shoulders. See beautiful Mother Mary standing behind you now. If you're laying down, she's standing next to you. And she's placing her hands on your arm. I want you to see her beautiful smiling face and her loving eyes. And imagine her heart, her pink quartz loving heart, connecting with yours. Imagine that she's sending this beautiful pink quartz, warm, loving emulsion of light from her heart space into your heart space. And your heart space is filling up with this beautiful pink quartz light. I want you to take that light and expand it all over your body and send it to every cell in your body, everything that needs healing. If you have specific organs or bones or joints or blood cells, any part of your body that needs healing, I'm going to ask you to see that beautiful love of Mother Mary going through every cell of your body and through every organ, sending healing. Love is the highest vibration of healing. It is the highest vibration of healing. The way that you heal your body is through love. You must unconditionally love yourself if you truly want to heal and accept yourself just the way you are. You are perfect the way you are. And Mother Mary believes you are perfect the way you are, and she loves you unconditionally. It doesn't matter what religion, what nationality, what walk of life, where you came from, you are loved unconditionally. I want you to see that pink loving energy just going through every cell in your body, all the way down to your mitochondria. Send it through every bone. Send it from the tip of your toes all the way up through your feet, your legs, your torso, your arms, your hands, through your head, and out through your heart, all around your heart space. Just send that loving energy everywhere. Now, please take that loving, heartfelt energy out through your heart space and shine it like a spotlight. Send it out of your heart. And imagine sending that pink quartz loving, forgiving, compassionate, healing energy to your family and to your friends. Picture your family and friends in your mind receiving that pink quartz loving energy. Send it to your neighbors. Picture all of your neighbors in your mind receiving that pink quartz healing energy from Mother Mary. Send it to everyone in your community. Imagine that that pink quartz is just going out all around you in a 20-mile radius all around your community and your city where you are. Just send that pink quartz loving energy everywhere. And now I want you to imagine that you are expanding that energy even bigger, and it's filling your entire state that you live in, or country that you live in, or region. Just imagine the whole state and country that you live in filling with pink quartz loving energy, and imagine every living creature, animal, bird, reptile, fish, all receiving that loving pink quartz healing energy. Send that energy out of your country to all the countries of the world, and imagine the entire planet worldwide just filling up with this unconditional, loving Mother Mary energy. And see Mother Mary is almost like a giant that's larger than planet Earth, and she's just basically covering and bathing the entire planet in this pink quartz energy. Unconditional love. We're filling every being, every creature, everything, even every rock, every tree, every plant is being filled with this pink quartz unconditional love. Every building, everything in existence. And imagine the faces of everybody on earth smiling and really feeling that love in their heart spaces. Every single being on earth and every animal on earth feeling that love in their heart space. And imagine just all of the peace, the feeling of peace that's passing through the earth. Everybody feeling that peace of Christ consciousness in their lives. And no matter who they are or what they've done in the past, imagine that they now are living their life from a place of love and compassion and kindness to others and to themselves and to yourself. Live your life from this moment forward with love and kindness and compassion for yourself and for everyone. It's important to love yourself unconditionally the way God loves you. See yourself as a walking instrument of love. And everywhere you go, and every person you meet, and everyone you touch in your life, that you are able to put that spark of love into them, that you are able to shine your light of love into them and share it with them. Imagine a world where we all live together in joy and happiness and peace and freedom, true freedom. What does that look like? See that in your mind's eye. How does that feel? I see people celebrating in the streets everywhere, and happiness, and children playing and laughing, and adults enjoying themselves and laughing and enjoying their lives. And all of poverty vanquished, all of starvation vanquished, all of suffering and pain and trauma vanquished from this earth forever. Imagine what earth would look like if we brought heaven down to earth. See what that looks like. Feel that feeling of that heavenly earth in your heart space. Feel the joy and the happiness. Pure joy of living on a planet where everyone is in peace. All the hatred is gone. There's no fear, there's no hate. Just love, just pure love and joy and happiness and compassion and kindness and forgiveness. Feel that in your heart. Fill your body and every cell of your body with that joy and that happiness and that love. And now I want you to come back into your body very slowly and open your eyes and maybe wiggle your toes and your hands. Move your body a little, get the energy back going again, your circulation going. I will warn you that when you meditate, your blood pressure and your heart rate drop very low, and do not get up immediately after you meditate. Never, ever, ever pop up after meditation, because you could get dizzy and fall over and hurt yourself. So please do not do that. Be very gentle with yourself. And the rest of today, after you do this meditation, please drink a lot of water. You're going to be moving a lot of energy through you for healing. And be really gentle with yourself and loving with yourself. And as these energies get stronger and stronger as we go through this ascension, just really do a lot of self-care and forgive yourself for anything that you've done, for anything silly you do. Just realize that you are unconditionally loved and you're just a human, and just be really nice to yourself, because if you're hard on yourself, it's just going to make it worse for you with the energy. So just be really good to yourself. Hydration is important. A good diet is important. And just be very mindful, stay very present. And I hope that was helpful for you. How do you all feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel any tension out of your body? Hopefully, you feel a little bit of peace of mind, maybe less pain in your body. I know that when I started doing this, my back felt really tense, and now my back feels a lot better. So I hope this was helpful for you. And thank you for joining me here today. If you like this video and this was helpful, I ask you to please give it a like, because then more people can see it, and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the little bell so that you get notifications for future videos. Share it with your friends who might enjoy this. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful and honored for you to be here with me on all of these videos. And I'm only doing these to help you. And hopefully they do benefit you in some way. That is my fondest wish. And if you want to have a private session with me for spiritual guidance on your journey, please contact me through my website, which is spiritualgrowthjourneys.com. And you can find my book on there, Ascension 101, A Roadmap for Your Soul. And that will give you all the basics that you need to get going on your journey. If you know people who are newly awakened people who are confused and don't know which way to turn, please send them to my book, because it answers all the major important questions in life, like who and what is God, who and what are you, how to connect with your angels and guides, how to be happy the rest of your life, why we get sick, why we die, just all the important questions that everybody has on their mind, all those metaphysical, spiritual questions, how to raise your vibration, how to protect your energy from negative energy vampires and EMFs and cell phones, and just everything you can think of. It's basically your all-in-one basic guidebook for the rest of your life here on Earth and beyond. It's going to help you. So I keep catching my hair a little too long. Part of the lockdown thing is now my hair is all the way down to my my rear end, because I haven't been able to get to a decent hairdresser since before the end of 2019. So part of the fun things of being a human. Anyways, thank you again for joining me here. And again, I hope this was beneficial, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.